Hello everybody, Spider Richard here, and today I'm going to do another video in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and today I'm going to be doing Mission 8 on Veteran without dying. This will help you get the Immortal Flame Decoration. When the mission first starts out, run and hide underneath this fallen column here and get remote hijack on your abilities. And hijack one of these little robots that appear out of the left hand corner of the map. You can use this to kill Sarah in her big death machine, and it does make it a hell of a lot simpler, and rather than taking her on with your guns and sniper rifle and shooting rockets at her and shit, just use this until she dies. It is a hell of a lot easier. This can also be used to get the accolade for defeating her without taking any damage, as when you are remote hijacking one of these robots, you cannot die, and you are invisible and no one can see you, and you can't even shoot yourself. But anyway, once a robot explodes and Sarah is up here, you can pretty much take her out with just one shot, and that is the end of that. Now remember, before you leave this area, pick yourself up one of these rocket launchers, or you can do it later if you want, but I would just pick it up now. After a cutscene, you will be in the World War II section of the map, and you must set off your swarms straight away. Well, you don't have to, but best off do, because there is a lot of human enemies in this part, and these swarms work wonders against them. Keep an eye out for any of the enemies that are popping up out of the ground. Make sure you got your tactical analysis on, which will help you see the enemies through all the stuff. Sometimes there's enemies lying on the floor, which actually, if you have your night vision on, will show up orange, and you can kill them before they actually come alive. Remember, just keep setting off your swarms at every opportunity. I like to stick to the left hand side of the map and move myself up gradually as I take out a few of the people, and if you can, run to the very left hand side. There is a tank that you can hide behind, which I'm about to go to now, and once you get over there, take the left that is up through that little gap there. Keep an eye out for the guys, like I said, that pop up at the ground. Shoot them in the back. If you got the sniper rifle on this bit, it does make it a hell of a lot easier, and release the swarms at every opportunity. Just remember to take it slow and let your teammates do a lot of the killing, as it does make it a hell of a lot easier. I've died so many times on this bit, like again due to being impatient and just running in and trying to be the hero and all that. Screw that, stay back, let your swarms and your teammates do most of the killing, and you should be able to do this bit a breeze. Just keep an eye out for those guys that appear on the left and the right. Again, I say probably should have engaged the night vision mode, as it does show up the enemies a little easier. So once you get to this bit, I don't think there's any more enemies apart from that one just there that I didn't see coming. While waiting for the swarms to recharge, we will move down the map slightly and hide behind some of the rocks to avoid getting shot from across the way here. So what we're going to do is we're going to hide behind here, duck, set the swarms off at every opportunity. Like I keep saying, I cannot stress that enough, the swarms make this a hell of a lot easier. So hide behind here and look this way, because there's a bunch of enemies which will spawn right here by this car or tank which is blown up. Once you get around this corner, make sure you got your tactical analysis engaged, because there's a few guys at the very top of the hill which have got mounted guns, which do make quite a lot of trouble for this bit. Set off your swarms to take care of those mounted turrets and those guys which are hidden at the very top of the hill, and you should be golden. Every now and then a guy will run for the stationary turret, so keep an eye out for that, because they do cause quite a lot of problems and have killed me numerous times. So just stay here. Eventually the enemies will stop spawning. You will be able to move up a lot easier. From this point, it is possible to put on your invisibility and just run past all these enemies and get to the bit where it turns to nighttime, which if you want to, I would do that, but I got a bit, this is probably like my 9th time playing through this mission, trying to do this this veteran run through without dying, so I just kind of played it a bit more cautious this time, making sure that everyone was dead before I went. But like I said, if you hide the invisibility on now and just run past all the enemies, you can get to the next bit and totally skip all this without your invisibility running out before you get to the actual checkpoint. But like I said, in this video, for the sake of not actually dying again, I am taking it nice and slow, being really cautious and just watching for everyone and making sure that there is definitely no chance that I will be getting shot. After that bit, it will turn to night, and you will have to choose to take either the left or the right path to follow Sarah towards the next part of the mission. I always chose to go right, and the best thing I found for doing here is get a mixture of the night vision and the what's the other one called? The tactical analysis. Do a mixture of the two just to see if there's anyone close to your line on the floor that you can get, and use the tactical analysis to keep an eye out for the guys that are going to spawn on the very far left hand side on the opposite path. Now, this bit is very important to keep sending those swarms out, because as you move forward the environment will start to change around you, and enemies will spawn when the environment changes, and this can be quite a bugger when you're hiding behind a rock and then all of a sudden there's 3 enemies right behind you and they smack you in the back and you die. This is probably the bit which I died the most on. I kept going forward slightly and not remembering that there was guys off to the left here which do run up the hill like this guy right here and shoot you in the back if you are not careful. So like I said, take it nice and slow. Stay as far back as you can because there are no teammates here to do any killing for you. Set out the swarms at every opportunity. I'd probably like set out a swarm, move to a rock, wait for it to recharge, move to the next one, set the swarms off, and keep doing that all the way down. Remember to always keep looking to the left, otherwise you will absolutely hate yourself by the 9th time you've been doing this and get killed by one of the guys from over there, because they are a pain in the butt. So you can see here I am using these swarms and these sniper rifles and moving very, very, very slowly. If you've managed to get through this a bit easier, you should let me know and I will tell you how much I hate you, because my god, this bit was hard. So I'm moving very slowly, as you can see. And see these guys just spawn out of absolutely nowhere and just try to take you out. And some of them run around and behind you and will try and get you. So you need to be using those swarms. I'm not too sure from this bit if you can use the invisibility to run past, but you want to save the invisibility, because when you get past this bit there's going to be a bit with dire wolves which you can run past with the invisibility if you save it for that. So once again, here's another guy just running at us with fire all over his face. Screw that, you don't want to be dealing with that. Let's just check down here just to make sure there's no one, and set the flies off again and move rock to rock really slowly. Like again, that's what I was talking about. The environment changes and then enemies spawn out of nowhere, so quickly switch between your night vision and your tactical analysis, and this should help you spot enemies way before they get anywhere near you. Once again, cannot stress it enough, take this bit slow. So I think I've just killed about the majority of the enemies here, so I'm just going to keep slowly moving up, using the flies and moving rock to rock, nice and slow. Once you've finally passed that bit, you will get onto the bit with the dire wolves. Switch from your swarms to your invisibility ability and then start running. As soon as you see the dire wolves, run past the first one, slide and turn the invisibility on. At this point you're going to keep doing a combination of running and sliding and take the right hand path to avoid the majority of the wolves. Keep doing your run, your slide, your run, your slide, your sprint, your slide until you get to Sarah, and you should be golden. After another cutscene where she blabs on, you will end up fighting the Nazis once again, so kill all them buggers and then you're going to head out through this door after grabbing yourself a bit of kablamo from the side. There are some guys lying on the floor, and if you use the night vision you can see which ones are the ones that are going to come alive. Make sure you get your swarms ready once again, can't stress it enough. Human enemies everywhere, use those swarms, and a sniper rifle if you've got the sniper rifle. Personally my favourite weapon, and I just love destroying all those Nazi bastards from a distance. So once we've killed those guys, we are going to move on up forward and we're going to take the left hand side. We're going to go through this little barn here, maybe take out a couple of guys before we go. Nope. I'm just going to see, this is what I'm talking about. There's a guy lying on the floor, you can shoot him before he gets anywhere near. Use the swarms and kill the guys in the barn. Now be very, very careful when you go upstairs, because there's a guy standing right behind a stationary gun, but if you set the swarms off before you go in there, they should totally take care of him and you won't have to worry about that whatsoever. So once you've checked the coast is clear, we're going to stay inside this barn, crouch on down, move forward, and we're going to keep an eye out behind just to make sure there's no one there, and take out this guy next to the shed. Now set out your swarms once again. I don't even know if there's any point in me keep saying that, because you know you need to keep setting them out, because it does make veteran a hell of a lot easier. And switch to your tactical analysis if you can't see anyone close, because that will point them out through when you're through the walls. And now what we're going to do is we're going to dive down here into this little shed here and set up camp here and just wait for our teammates to catch up with us. There are quite a few teammates that are with you on this bit, fighting with you, so you can wait and let them do the majority of the killing, and it should make things a little bit easier. But like I said, swarms, tactical analysis, sniper rifle, the best way to get through all of this. So we're just going to keep on fighting these guys, and eventually once we take... Ooh, we've gotten hit a couple of times there for swarms to recharge, and bam, send them out once again. There he is, standing behind there. He's about to throw a grenade as well. Yeah, this is it's definitely use the sniper rifle, because then you can pick them off from a far distance. You do not want to be getting up close and personal on veteran, otherwise you will be restarting multiple times. This is definitely the safest way to do this. A combination of this and the invisibility, and you should be fine. And check and making sure the coast is clear. Ooh, Okay, so we're going to get behind this cover, then we're going to set the flies out, then we're going to kill this guy, and we're going to try and get into this shed and turn our night vision on just to make sure there's nobody there. Ooh, look, definitely no one here. Now, what we're going to do at this point is we are going to wait here for our invisibility to charge, well, for our thing to charge, and then we're going to use the invisibility to sprint to the next section of the level. So, I'm just going to wait for it, and run once you've activated it, and you should be able to get to the next section without actually having to kill anybody else. After another short cutscene, you'll come to this bit where you have to take care of that guy and then take care of the sniper on the roof first. I would strongly advise going for those ones because those are the most troublesome. Then we're going to take care of this guy that's in the doorway just here. Oh god, we missed him. Then we're going to take care of a couple more guys. Again, tactical analysis, saving us a lot of troubles because we don't have to look for the enemies. Then we're going to swap to swarms and set them out so they can take care of a lot of them. This is the part of the mission where you will have to use your rocket launcher because there is a tank that is going to spawn to our left. Well, it's already there, but it's going to activate and try and kill us. So the best way to do this, I found, was to make sure there was definitely no one else there. Pop your head out, take care of those Nazis that are running up the hill, or try to, and then you'll hear the tank on my left just getting out. Send out some swarms to take care of those human enemies. Get your rocket ready by pressing left on the D-pad and try and pop a couple of shots at the tank before it disappears up the hill. So what we're going to do is just going to poke my head on out. And I don't think I managed to get the last round in it before it disappears around the corner. See, I tried to bend it around there, but it just didn't work. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get back to a sniper rifle, send out some swarms, and go to the house across the way just here. Now, the reason we're going in here and not walking along the path is because this is covered, and we know there's going to be loads of them spawning. Look at them all. Look at them all. If you just ran out in the middle of that, you would have got killed. Screw that. We want to do this without dying once. Now we're going to head on out and just keep an eye on this bit over here because there is a sniper that will spawn once Sarah moves past that. But you see there's a couple of guys spawning to the left as well. So then we're just going to poke our head out and take care of that sniper that was on top of there. And then we're going to go inside this bit and try and take care of the rest of the guys, which are glowing orange and set on fire because we have released the swarms. So once again, we're just going to go through here, keep nice and covered. Got the tactical analysis on, which is going to show us where all the people are. We're going to set out with swarms, you know, so they go set them on fire. Can't get this guy through the wall because he's an absolute piece of shit. So let's go deal with him personally through this little window here. Oh, he's already on fire. And then take care of these guys in the cemetery. And once we've done that, we should be able to move on to the next bit because there's not very... Oh, crap, that tank's still alive, isn't it? Okay, so... sorry, I forgot about that. Press left on the D-pad to switch to your rocket launcher, and we'll have to take care of that tank before we go up the hill. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump on out of here. Going to run around the outside, you know, try and find a bit of cover before we look around that corner, because if he manages to get us, we are going down like a sack of spuds, and we do not want that, do we? No, we do not. So where is he? There he is, glowing orange. And didn't even lock on, and boom, he's dead. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to switch back to a sniper rifle, set off some swarms, and try and take care of these guys which are on the hill. Take a bit of cover behind here. Probably not the best place to try and shoot them. We're going to go back inside because we can get a bit closer with a bit more cover. So this is probably the best place to do that. And if you can go into the house that's across and to the left, that might be good too, because there is plenty of places across there to get a good view over the graveyard. But if not, you can do it from here. And set out your swarms, and it does make things a lot easier. And once you kill these guys, then that should be it. And you can move on to the next part. Oh, there's one left. So just flies will probably take care of him, but just for good luck, let's kill him like that. Oh, there's another one spawning. And then, boop, move on to the next bit. As soon as you end up in the church, whack your invisibility on and head for these stairs, which are on the right-hand side. Not very important, you can go to the other side, but this side makes it a lot easier. Turn on your night vision and take care of any of the Nazis that follow you, because they will cause you quite a lot of grief and will destroy you on those stairs. My god, I can't tell you how many times I died here, and that is annoying when you die right at the very end of the level. There is nothing worse than that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to clear out this room, because the enemies do not continue to spawn. We're going to get rid of the human enemies with the swarms. So we're going to wait for it to recharge, send out the swarms, kill them because they're glowing orange and we'll see them no problem around these corners, and then we're going to keep doing that until every single human enemy is dead. Then we're going to take care of that ASP. Equip your invisibility ability once you've killed all the human enemies, and then whack it on once you've found out where the ASP is, and you are going to take care of the ASP's shields with your sniper rifle, as you already know. And then we're going to whack our rocket launcher on by pressing left on the D-pad, and then we're going to take a couple of shots if we can at the ASP. Before you leave the church, remember to use the mobile armory and change your loadout so you have a shotgun. I personally enjoy the haymaker, and it will make the next part very easy. After a short cutscene, you will be transported to the house, which will fill with zombies. Immediately run upstairs to the far left hand side of the house and jump on top of these chairs and engage your night vision. When you're standing on top of these chairs, for some reason the zombies don't seem to come for you as much as they do if you stand on the floor, so it does make it a little easier. And remember to have your invisibility ability ready if you get crowded by zombies or if you need to go refill your ammo at the mobile armory. So as you can see here, the zombie didn't see me and has jumped downstairs. When you inevitably run out of ammo of your favourite weapon, you're going to have to engage your invisibility ability and run to the mobile armory to reset your loadout. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over to the armory, turn the invisibility on, select the loadout, and jump straight back on top of those chairs if we can. Now unfortunately you might miss like I just did there and have to take care of some of the zombies, but it's not that scary because the zombies are terrible. You get killed by one shot of this shotgun, which is awesome! And eventually, after a short while, Sarah will shout from outside, and so there'll be a bit of dialogue, and then Sarah will float towards the tree, and you can shoot her and end the mission. So anyway guys, I hope this video has helped. Best of luck getting through this one on Veteran. I will catch you in the next one. Bye!